Hello guys, welcome back. Today in this video tutorial we'll see what is Amazon Route 53, how the DNS works, and we'll do a lab exercise to register your own domain and do the A records setups. Amazon Route 53 is a highly available and scalable managed DNS, that is domain name service. DNS is a collection of rules and records which helps clients understand how to reach a server through URLs. Then Amazon Route 53 effectively connects users' requests to infrastructure running in AWS such as Amazon EC2 instances, Elastic load balancer, or Amazon S3 buckets. In AWS, there are most common records are A record is used to convert your URL to IPv4, and the 4A it will convert your URL to IPv6. CNAME, that is canonical name, that will convert your URL to URL, and alias URL to AWS resources. So let's see how A record works. So in the web browser, when you type any domain name or any DNS or a domain name, suppose ranjitswain.com, what it does, it connects to the Route 53, and the Route 53 resolves that domain to the corresponding IP address, and then the web browser sends the request, HTTP request, with the IP to the application server. And then application server gets the details of the web browser, or gets the details about the domain, that is your domain or website or application or whatever it is, and sends back the request response to web browser, and then you will get the web page or web application in your web browser. So this is how A records works. Now let's move on and do a lab exercise, and we'll see how we can create our own domain name, and how we can register our own domain name, and how we can set up the A record in AWS Route 53. Connect your AWS Management Console, go to Services, and you'll find the Route 53 under Networking and Content Delivery. So here you can see Route 53. So once you click Route 53, you will be landed into Route 53 dashboard. You can see here we have DNS management, traffic management, availability monitoring, and you can see we have domain registration. So we can see how we can register a domain. Just go to the domain registration. In the domain registration section, you can see here in the dashboard, you can see I already have created 2 domains. So let's create one more domain. Also, before creating the domain, let me show you. You have also options called transfer domain. Okay, that means if you have any domain created with any other service provider, what you can do, you can transfer your domain from that service provider to Amazon's Route 53. So you can use this option, transfer domain, to transfer your domain. Register a new domain, you have to just go with registered domain. Once you click on the registered domain, it will give you to choose a domain name. The domain names are unique. If it is already created, you cannot create the same domain name again. Suppose I have already a domain created with my name like ranjitswain, and it is, if you select here domain domain type, like what kind of domain you want to, .net, .com, .net, .org, .in, .co.in, or all of the types of domains available here. You can choose, and also you can see the prices they are providing and they're offering for each domain. So suppose I'll select .com, and if I check if this domain is available or not, just click and check. Here it is. So this domain is already being created and already been registered. So there are, it shows there are some related domain suggestions. They are suggesting some domains. You can choose any one of the domain which is suit for your business or for your purpose. Now suppose I just want to create a new domain. Let me create something, modify this name, like I'll go with Ranjit Swain. Check. Yes, this domain is available and its rate is, and the price for it is $12 per year. Okay, now what you have to do, just add to cart, and you'll see here, and they're giving options to you buy for how many years. You can choose for 2 years, 3 years, up to 10 years. So suppose I selected for 1 year only, and then what you have to do, just continue. Then you just provide the informations. What are the informations is required? You just provide the informations and then click continue. So as soon as you click create continue, it will give you all the details what then, and then you have to select I agree and I agree, hit on the complete order. So as soon as you hit the complete order, it will take you to the payment page. There you can just make the payment and make your domain register. So it will take a few minutes to get your domain registered, because it has to be registered with the global registrar. So once you register your domain, so what you have to do next, go to the hosted zone, and here you can see I have already 2 domains hosted in this hosted zone. What I'll do, I'll now choose create hosted zone. Now suppose I register Ranjit Swain. Okay, this is my .com. ranjitswain.com is my domain name, and then give a description of this domain. What is the purpose of this domain, and just give a description about this domain, and choose what type of zone you want, whether you want for public hosted zone or private hosted zone. Then just give a tag to this name and then create hosted zone. As soon as you hit this create hosted zone, what AWS will do, it will create the set of records for you. So I have already created few record set. Let me show you. So if I go to my ranjitswain.com domain name, you can see here there are few record sets created. I have 5 records created for that. So here's the record name and type of the record: a record, NS, SOA, text, and a record. So these record types will be created automatically for you, like NS record, SOA record, and text record, and you have to add the type A records by yourself. So to add a record, you just have to create record. So you can give a record name here. Just suppose ranjitswain.com is the base record name. You can give like blog, right? blog.ranjitswain.com, or you can say tech.ranjitswain, or whatever you want. You can just give. Suppose I'm giving blog. The record name will be blog.ranjitswain, and the record type. I just give record type, and the value. The value you can give the endpoint of the service, whether endpoint of your server, right? Whether if you are hosting in AWS EC2 machine, or you have a server IP, you can just provide this IP or the domain DNS name of that server, which you want to redirect the server, like blog.ranjitswain.com, to this IP address. Okay, and the TTL seconds you can give like 300, like time to live in the internet. If it does not respond, if you are hitting ranjitswain.com and it does not get response, it will get timed out. And the routing policy, you can give simple routing. Okay, then you can hit create record. So as soon as you hit create record, it will create a record for you, and immediately whenever you hit ranjitswain.com, and suppose I'll type ranjitswain.com, it will just take you to the web page. So hope you understood clearly what is Route 53 and how you can set the Route 53, and how you can create your own domain and host into that, and how you can create a hosted zone, and how you set up A records. So guys, that's all for today. In my next lecture, I'll show you how you can host your website freely on AWS S3. And thanks for watching till end. If you like this video, please do share and subscribe my channel to get updated in the new videos. If you have any doubt or any questions, please do comment me in the comment section below. I'll try to answer your questions. Thank you.